Hello, and welcome to this short presentation to give you an overview of early years at Irlam Primary School. My name is Kath Jones and I'm the early years lead at the school. The early years phase at Irlam Primary includes 2 nursery classes of 3 to 4-year-olds and 2 reception classes of 4 to 5-year-olds. The school's mission statement is respect, achieve, aspire. We begin a child's school journey at Irlam Primary by embedding these values into our daily work. We want our children to respect all things, including each other, their environment, and the world in which they live. The British values we encourage are complemented by the aims of the school's personal, social, and emotional development programme, Core & Scarf. We encourage positive friendships that value differences, the use of good manners, and provide a safe environment for children to try their best, become resilient, and to not be afraid of making mistakes. The photos show how children have had lessons on controlling their emotions, appreciated important past events, learnt about other cultures, supported charities, used manners at snack time, developed teamwork and turn-taking, and helped others. Our ultimate goal at Irlam Primary is to provide children with a well-rounded curriculum that helps them to develop in all areas, both academically and non-academically, to become inspired inquirers. In early years, we use the statutory framework for the early years, which is published by the Department for Education. The curriculum is divided into 7 areas of learning. There are 3 prime areas: communication and language, personal, social and emotional development, and physical development, and 4 specific areas: literacy, mathematics, understanding the world, and expressive art and design. For each area of learning, the statutory framework gives an educational programme that summarises the activities and experiences children should expect to have through their early years journey. To help us deliver that expectation, we use guidance material called Development Matters. This contains suggestions of ways in which we can achieve the outcomes in the educational programmes and helps us to ensure coverage of all aspects. At the end of reception, we take a snapshot of where children are in their learning journey by assessing them against a set of early learning goals from each of the 7 areas. These describe the typical knowledge, skills, and understanding children should have at this stage. We use published schemes to support the teaching of phonics, maths, and literacy. Twinkle is a phonics scheme used throughout early years and Key Stage 1. This ensures that there's consistency in the mnemonics used for letter recognition and formation. Nursery concentrate on Phase 1 phonics, listening for and identifying sounds, and orally blending and segmenting sounds. Reception then go on to link the sounds to letters for reading and writing. Maths in nursery is very much about counting in play and beginning to show curiosity about numbers, shapes and measures in construction, baking, comparing heights, etc. Lots of practical examples of how maths occurs in everyday life. They're beginning to recite numbers in order and count accurately up to 5 objects. In reception, children are developing their mastery of numbers to 10, recognising the numerals, counting accurately, comparing numbers, and looking for different ways of making a number. Although maths in reception is still very practical, the White Rose Maths Scheme supports the planning of maths, and it gives continuation of approach if the need for home learning arises, as it provides a series of home learning videos. Here, children are developing their maths in a wide variety of ways, independently, with a friend or in a group, indoors and out. Our literacy is very much based around books. All classrooms in early years have reading areas, and the teaching staff read to children on a regular basis. We use books as a springboard for topics and include the characters and themes as enhancements in our other areas in the classroom. Early years have a vocabulary list to work through over the year to develop this important aspect of comprehension. And this is supplemented by vocabulary that is subject or topic specific as it arises. There's mark-making resources freely available in all early years classes. As you can see in these photos, children are choosing to read for pleasure, asking adults to read to them, listening to stories on the Chromebook, or acting out stories. Mark making also is shown progressing from early mark making in sand to the use of mark making for our Christmas cards or to write our name. Within our early years, we feel play is important for young children to explore new ideas, practice what has been taught, fulfill their curiosity, and make sense of the world around them. If they're constantly directed by adults, they struggle to become independent thinkers and learners. The teaching staff introduce children to a variety of planned experiences, but we also adapt to the interests of the children in our cohort. There are always resources available for children to choose freely. We provide a range of opportunities to allow children to believe in themselves and to show that anything is possible. In the early years, we provide role play so that children can become whoever they want. We have resources so they can develop skills such as construction toys and creative materials, and staff who are warm and encouraging to a child's endeavours. We also take part in Sports Week, Jobs Week and Culture Week. Visitors share their experiences within their chosen fields. Certificates reward self-belief, resilience and success. We highlight people who have become well known so children can aspire to their own successful career. For example, early years looks at a range of authors, including Julia Donaldson, Jill Murphy, Oliver Jeffers, and Hans Christian Andersen. I hope this presentation has given you an insight into our early years, but if you would like further information, please contact me on kath.jones@salford.gov.uk. Thank you.